Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sheree Dawkins. I am the founder of SD Nutrition. I'm a qualified running and nutrition coach, and today I'm going to take you through 5 top tips to get you running in this lockdown. So firstly, let me give you a bit of background about me and how I first started running. It's about 5 or 6 years ago approximately. I decided I wanted to run a Tough Mudder, somebody that's never ran before in their life, never worked out. I tried to go to the gym once or twice, didn't really work out for me. So I thought I'm gonna run a Tough Mudder for some reason. I think I listened to like a motivational audio. They were like, get a physical goal for this year. So I was like, boom, Tough Mudder. Okay, so that was me starting out. The first thing I ever did was a Tough Mudder, and it was like online, run 5k 3 times a week. I was like, cool, I can do that. Tried to run my first 2k, nightmare. And then I got into the grips of it, got into the hang of it, fell in love with Tough Mudder, fell in love with fitness. The rest is history. Here I am. I'm a running coach now. So it went from that couch potato to now a running coach. So recently I've seen a lot of people out running. The gyms are closed. We want to get fit and healthy. And I literally just want to help people because I see people on the roads, and I think if they continue running like this, 6 months down the line, they are going to have really bad injuries. And that's something we don't want. As a runner, as a coach, I always say the first priority is to avoid injury. That's what we want to do. We can't always avoid it completely, but we're trying to reduce the risk. So this is what I'm here today. I'm going to give you 5 tips to get you on the road safely, and you'll come out of this lockdown feeling healthier and better than you ever was before. So my first top tip is get yourself a good pair of running shoes. Now it can be quite difficult. All the shops are closed. We need to buy online. So what I would do, go online and do some research on gait analysis and work out how your feet pronate. Now if you video yourself when you walk, you can actually see what type of pronation you have. I'm not going to go into pronation on this video, that's for another time. If you just go on Google, do some research, you can see what type of shoes that you'll need for your feet. Nike do some really good ones, they do a good range online. New Balance as well, Adidas, all the big brands, we do know them. And if you are running on like in the woodlands, in the countryside, get yourself some great trail shoes that you can actually grip and get some great traction so you don't fall over when there's loads of branches and it's muddy and slidey and things like that. But as I said, with a good running shoe, when you first start out, I would say you want some heel and ankle support. So a lot of the shoes now, they're made from like this really cool technology, and they don't have much ankle support. And it's also, that's sometimes great for people that have run for a long time. Like I'm okay running with a shoe like that for about 5 to 10k, and then after that my feet start to get a bit fatigued and tired, so I do need a bit of ankle support. If you're someone that doesn't need that, then go for it. Just go for the shoe without the ankle support. But have a look online and see which shoe will fit you the most. And if you're someone that needs cushioning, have a look at it. Just have a while and play around. What I sometimes do is order 3 or 4 that I feel like would fit me, and then I'd pick the best one. And then when you start out, give it a test run. So if you're running shoes already, keep running those, and then I would maybe do a bit of walking and break the shoes in. I've run a half marathon in brand new trainers before. Not a good idea. Any runner knows toenails are sometimes not always your friend, and they go away. So that's what happened to me. So don't be me and don't go out running in brand new shoes. So break them in, but you do need them, as having good footwear will help line up your knees and hips, will keep you in alignment, and it will also take, like I said, stop you from being injured and take off all that pressure off your joints. So you don't want to damage any joints or anything like that, which can cause serious issues like shin splints. If you don't know what any of this is, you can research it, or I'll make a video another time on different various running injuries. But the point is, we want to try and avoid that as much as we can and be safe out there on the roads. So that was number 1. I'm going to add another caveat onto number 1 in talking about running gear. So we go on a run, I see a lot of people wearing clothing that's probably like uncomfortable. Obviously buy things that are within your price range, but I would say invest in a great running tight and great running tops. And I have something called a wind chaser because I live in the UK. It can be quite windy sometimes, and what it does, it stops the breeze from getting inside, so it keeps me warm on the top and stops the wind from getting inside and making me cold again on my runs. The last thing that I want to do is get really cold. So a lot of people that I train with are plus size women, so you want to get yourself great running tights. It doesn't matter what size you are really, just get some good running tight. And Nike, Fabletics, Gymshark as well do great plus size tights. So you want to get yourself a pair of those and feel good. Get a colour that you really like. Talking about women as well, if you do have a larger bust size, I would invest in a great sports bra or something you're comfortable running in, because obviously that could be a very uncomfortable situation for you. And sometimes it doesn't even matter if they're very attractive, something you can wear under your top that will definitely keep you comfortable for your whole run. There are some great options. Like I said, Nike do a great plus size with a lot of online companies now doing sports bras for people with bigger busts. So have a look in things like that and make sure when you're running, you're feeling good about yourself and you're feeling comfortable. So get the running gear and the running shoes. So that is number 1. Okay, so number 2 is getting our breathing right. So this is not a video just on the breathing, so we have to make a new video for that. I'm going to give you some little kind of tips you can get breathing and get on your way basically. So when you breathe in, you should actually fill your lungs, fill your stomach, and then when you breathe out, you should empty your lungs, empty your stomach, so it should go down. A lot of us breathe from our chest and not from our diaphragm, and this leaves people panting on the streets. If you run to say 2.5k and you need to come 2.5k back, you still need to have enough energy to make it back home. If you've got a time limit, if you get stuck and you have to walk because you're so tired, then that's going to make your run even longer, and then you're going to feel unmotivated because you've not managed to finish it. So if you manage to get your breathing in check, it can actually keep you going for longer. You won't be panting, you won't be out of breath, and you won't feel tired and fatigued. So that's something very easy we can do while we're around the house. We're at home at the moment. Just practice breathing from your diaphragm, getting your breaths in. So when you're out and you're pacing, you can work better and you're not panting and not out of breath. That was easy peasy, number 2. So number 3 is you want to engage your muscles and your core. So a lot of people think, oh, running, I'm just going to use my legs, one foot in front of the other, let's go. Basically, you're just walking. Running is a lot of technicalities with the body, but as we're keeping it basics, I'm just going to tell you a few muscles that you want to try and activate and use that will help your run feel better. So first thing, we want to engage our core. For me, when I engage my core, it feels like I'm tensing my abs, and you want to hold this. Your core can give you that lift. It'll help you to go faster, it'll help you to go quicker, and it'll help you expend less energy, and again, taking the pressure off the joints. Another thing you want to engage are your glute muscles. So for a lot of us, glute muscles are not engaged, and we end up with backache, stuff like that. So your glutes are the biggest muscle in the body. So there are lots of YouTube videos, and there are lots of different things online to show you how to engage your glutes and how to switch them on. When you fire up your glutes and they're carrying most of the weight, again, it takes all that stress and pressure off the joints, off your ankles, knees and hips. Another thing you want to do is work on your hamstrings. So tight hamstrings don't make for good running, so stretch out your hamstrings, using a foam roller and things like that, and even calves. So you want to just make sure your body's engaged, is switched on. You know, people just think, I'm just going to go for a 5k run. But you have to look out, you do the before and after work as well. Running is great, but it's not always as simple as just going for a run. You still have to do the before and after work to make sure your body, when you're not running, is still like a well-oiled machine. Okay, so that was number 3. Okay, so number 4 is something that we all do when we start off running. I did it when I do running clubs. I do running clubs for beginners. They do it as well. Everybody, we all think we are Usain Bolt. We are not. We are not Usain Bolt. We are not running for the Olympics. We are just doing our casual jogging, our casual health runs. Now, we're going to run out of energy really quickly. We're just going to burn it all out. We're not going to be able to breathe properly. Our feet are going to hurt us because we're going to just be plodding along the road. So I always say start off slow, even if you're going just a little bit faster than a walk. Because when you go slow, you can be mindful. Are we breathing properly? Are we engaged? Are we switched on? It sounds like a lot at first, but once you start off slow and you have those things in, soon it starts to click into place, and then you pick up the pace a little bit. So if you are running 5k, 3k, 2k, so your first 5 minutes of your run could literally just be a very slow jog. And then once you've got all that sorted, you're like, all right, now I can pick up the pace and I can focus on the running. So that is number 4. Number 5, most probably the best one of all. So number 5 is have fun, guys. At the moment, we can't do any 5Ks, 10Ks, any road races, they've all been cancelled. So we can't really train for anything. So this is the time to get your fun runs in. Because a lot of people that train, like myself, I train for half marathons, I train for Tough Mudders. I like to have a fun run now and then. And sometimes when I'm training, I forget how much I do love running, how therapeutic it is for me. Just enjoy it. Like, you know, you're out in nature at the moment. We've got brilliant weather in the UK. Make a playlist of your favourite songs, or playlist of songs that remind you of happy memories. If you have people that live with you at the moment, you can go running with them. Another thing that's a lot of fun is running with children. If your children are old enough and they understand like the safety of the road, children are a great way to make our runs more fun. Put on your glitter leggings, make yourself feel good. So when you go for your run, you're just feeling empowered, you're feeling great, you're having a good time. And at the moment, a lot of us are at home, we can't really do anything. So going for your run could be the highlight of your day if you want it to be. I really hope these tips will help you get started in your run. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to message me. My Instagram is @SherieD_nutrition and my Facebook is SherieD Nutrition as well. So guys, send me a message, send me pictures of you on your run, send me videos. I want to see it all, I really do. And if you do need any help, there's tons of resources online. And if you have the need, there's online running coaches everywhere in your area. So guys, enjoy the rest of your lockdown, and I'll be back with more of these top tips. Get running, but I'll see you soon, and thanks for tuning in to my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.